to that.
Hey, hello, 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 hello. Hopefully the audio is fixed now. This isn't really an official stream at all. But I would want to know if the audio is indeed fixed. I happen to find some workarounds because I don't have a gaming PC. I only have a laptop which has a bunch of AMD products and stuff in the inside of it. It's like a gaming laptop, but it isn't much of anything that I could really use to the fullest extent. I just wanted to see if this was going to even be possible for me to do right now. forget how to change my camera in here. Let me see. Oh, that changes my front screen. Um, I forgot how I set this. Uh, B changes that. Maintain each. Delta. A changes that. Hmm. That does that. This changes this over here. Um, that does that. This changes this over here. Um, that does that. This changes this over here. Sure, what to do here. I cannot stream in 1440p, even though I'm playing on a Samsung G9. I should be able to play on this and stream, but I think I'm running into an issue somewhere along the lines of this entire setup of mine that I have. I cannot stream 1440p. The headset that I have, if I plug that into the console, I lose all audio through the HD60X. I can say that the only other positive really to this is that my audio doesn't sound like I'm speaking through a 1980s uh, music box thingy. Um, the laptop, even though I'm streaming right now, CPU is about at 18%. I don't have any frames dropping. I don't know typically if I'm getting 120 frames, but on OBS it says that I am. On the console it is at 60. So this is a bit weird. This is uncharted territory for me. I don't know really what this is. Um, if I open back up Elgato 4K capture utility thing, that's at 60. Mm, If I change my input mode though, well, it's at display. I should be able to run at 120 without OBS screwing up like it is. I mean, we figured out the audio. I'm not getting any audio through my laptop. That's pretty weird, but oh boy, this is difficult. This is pretty difficult. I'm not going to lie. Let's go to sounds, uh, headphones. If I choose speaker, I have to figure this out one way or another. Sound, headphones. Headphones. It comes from the headphones. It's Xbox controller. Um, Headset, microphone, and headphones. Headphones. Headset, microphone. Headset, which I'm speaking through. All sound devices. Speakers enabled. Headphones enabled. Devices. Default device. Enabled. Stereo mix enabled. Output devices. Speaker. Um, I'm not hearing any audio through the desktop though. That's the crazy part. My mic is picking up pretty good. My desktop is not. Let me also to let me also to change. Let me edit this stream. Desktop is not. Edit this. Um, Let me also to change. Desktop. Um, I didn't try to do that. Trying to think. Let me go to my options and controls. Steering lock is at 800. I don't know if that's what is supposed to be on this car. Alright, let's go down here. How to change camera cycle. I can't do that. So my A button is increase traction control cut. I I might not use that. Um, cycle camera. Let's just put A. And that's brake bias. Let's see. I'm a bit far away. I need to hit this light really quick. Let me tilt this monitor down too, because it is pretty hard to see. With it being so far away, I really need to get a mount so that I can attach this to this this stuff. Let me tilt this monitor down too, because it is. I need to figure out how to get this to stream in 1440. And I also need to figure out how to I need to also figure out how to figure out how to stream more attention to this. And I also need to figure out how to I need to also figure out how to Hmm. Back to the garage really quick. God, that I can see that chat there instead of having to use my phone. Wish I know like curves. Let's try something else. Okay, so I know the audio is working great, right? Or at least I can hear the audio. Um, I can hear it, but I'm not sure. I have to figure some stuff out. Um, What's your no light curbs? I didn't know she went to Ferrari. Let's try the 296 out. Okay, so I need to figure out two things. I need to figure out how to get this to stream in 1440p. I also need to figure out how I can actually get the Xbox to run at 120 while I am on a setup. Um, I want to be able to figure this audio situation out as best as I can. Because it'll just be like a little test stream. I'm not gonna really think anything of it because I'm not sure when the next time I'm gonna actually stream ACC, but I know for a fact that I am going to set all of this stuff up because I really would like to stream it while I can before I get my PC set up. Which I don't know how soon that's going to be, but if I can use my laptop to stream it, then I will. But I at least want to get, uh, I at least want to get this set up in a way to where where everything is good on the Xbox side. Because if I do this, right? If I go to settings here and I go to this, it's only running at 60. So when I change it to 120, essentially I should still have video, but I'm getting no signal. Alright, I'm getting no signal. Now when I cancel it and it goes back to 60, that's a problem because when I play on my Samsung G5 and I recorded um, I recorded a video for Forza. I was able to do 120 at 1440, which that monitors that. This G9 is an OLED, so I'm having a hard time. Um, having a hard time figuring this stuff out, but like everything, all it's gonna take is a little bit to sit down and sit down with it. After this little stream here, I'll be able to do it. Also, too, a really good thing. CPU is running at the 23s, low 17% on the CPU. No frames dropped, so that's great. Yeah, just got to figure this stuff out, and hopefully I can get to streaming one of these days. Shoot me some ACC one of these days.
Green light. Give it all you can.
All right, we're running at TC 25, which I don't. ABS 3, TC 1. Um, Let me change because I can't do it on that. So let me change this TC cut to off. Engine mapping, I'm just gonna leave it on 3 because I don't know what any of this stuff really means. I mean, I know what it means just based off of what it's saying, but I don't know what it means. And um, let's go. 296. Just a moment before I do that because I need to check. Let me see. Where is that picture? I know that there's a picture that I have because I need to find this picture really quick. Wait a minute, let me see something because I think it is streaming at 1440, but I'm not sure if I can do it on my if I can view it on my phone. Well, no, that's a lie because I should be able to. Um, do it on the phone. Let me should have this in my notes. Oh, okay, here we go. Ferrari 296 800 degrees on the 800 degrees on the steering lock. Okay, so I'm at 800. All right, let's uh let's take it out for a few laps, and then I'm probably going to just end this stream. Um, Try to kill me there. Mid-engine cars. Rear-engine cars. Well, since I know that it wants to get a little bit wobbly on me, I am going to change. I'm not going to brake bias a little bit more to the front because it seems like 64 is helping out that much. So let's do 55 and see what that is about. That's a lot better. Next stream that I do of ACC is more than likely going to be career mode, just so I can get very acquainted with this game. Since I'm not on PC yet, I can't really play Evo, which really I'm hoping that Evo, I'm hoping that there's a Competizione coming out for Evo. And it's not going to really remain in the state that it's in at the moment because I haven't been hearing much of anything good about Evo. It's kind of, I mean, they had, I think they had like a live stream, or they released a video with some information about what that they're doing on Evo and all of the stuff to come. So hopefully I can get a game of PC soon, because I would much rather keep my sim racing and stuff like that on PC and then play like Forza and things of that nature on Xbox. I don't really want to. I don't think I'm going to play Forza on PC. To be honest with you, like I'm on an 8 Nm Fanatec wheel right now, and I am not getting at all force feedback that I should be getting. So I'm kind of having to work around it a little bit. So hopefully, I'm going to say that hopefully maybe next month or maybe a month and a half from now that I can go ahead and get me a PC. I could have one right now, to be honest with you. I just want, yeah, I gotta calm down coming down that hill. I just want to, I want a 4080, to be honest with you. Now, mind you, I don't necessarily need a 4080. If I want a gaming PC at the moment, especially to play ACC, I don't necessarily need one, but I want one. I don't really care to have a 4090 or 5090 because I'm not really hearing too much good stuff about it. Plus 4090s are like $1,000. I have to do a little bit more research on graphics cards, motherboards, and all of that type of stuff to be able to confidently say that I'm ready to build my own PC, because I really want to build one, but I don't really want to build one. And I mean, and really, I say all of that because I don't really necessarily have a choice. I think the only other micro center that is close to me is like 2 hours away. I'm nowhere near close to my, actually there's 2 micro centers. One is 2 hours and I think 2 hours and 20 minutes away, and then one is 2 hours and 40 minutes away. So I'm really like having to order almost everything that I can think of. Dropping that brake balance to 55 really helped out a lot. Rear end doesn't want to kill me, but I do have to watch out for the curve there, or it's just going to do that to me every single time. Ferrari no light curves, just like Porsche no light curves. And I should go to the pits and change my tires. I say this is my first time playing ACC, but I've done quite a bit of research on this game, like tuning memory and stuff like that. But as far as like driving, it's my first time doing that. But as far as knowing about this game, it's definitely my first time. I do want to get comfortable enough to where I could be competitive with it, which I know that's probably, I mean, on console it's probably going to be different. I don't know if this game is like, it's not crossplay. We're going to work it. I mean, I'm also glad to do the stream now, though, because now I can actually play this game offline and not have my sim setup just sitting over here. I can actually use it. Because for the longest, I didn't want to use my sim setup without at least streaming this game first, just to get it out there that I play it. Because I really want to have some ACC videos on the channel at a certain point. I do a lot of Forza content now, although that has helped grow the channel. My ultimate goal is to get into sim racing. Something that I've always wanted to do. I have the means to do so now, so why not? Do it. Feel the throttle coming down at the clear portion of the boost. This car has so much power in it. So in Forza, low 120s. Really, I'm trying to see how hard can I actually push this car without losing it. It does want to kill me. Really, really does. Just gotta find out what sections of the track because we have all the time. I'm getting used to how this car wants to drive when I touch the ground, touch the sand right there, I think. I feel like I was moving that time. All right, let's see. Let's see 296 what you got. I'm gonna try my hardest to push this car as much as I possibly can. See what I can get out of it. I really need though to upgrade my pedals. I want to upgrade my pedals. I want to get the V3s because right now I just have the basic Fanatec pedals. I want either the V2s or V3 pedals. And maybe somewhere on down the line in the future, I see a lot of people like semi-cube, more and stuff like that. So maybe somewhere in the future. Who knows? We'll keep this up. Maybe we get some sponsors. Maybe we get some companies that reach out. Okay, I'm getting the feel for this car now. I'm not trying my hardest not to really like think about the end of the car really. So we're down to 26.3. That's what the Delta was saying. So 26.4. Not bad. See if we can find 3 seconds. See if we can find this 3 seconds. Stay away from the sausage bird. Yeah, I'm losing it. A little bit too early. Yep, I knew it. I knew it exactly. I knew it as soon as I saw it. I knew it. 126.4. So much acceleration. I wish that the Ferrari inside of I wish the Ferrari inside of Forza showed somewhat like this. Like the gap in performance in that game as far as GT3 cars goes, just like, or just in general GT cars. When I went off. Always break it not too good. I'm glad to say it. Brakes are fried. Yes, that's what they're not going to stop right now. Just before the 2 work. Let's see what it's like. Sausage curve is too much. CPU seems to do better the longer I stream. That's good to know. It dropped all the way down to 12% instead of being at 25. So the Ferrari that's in Forza is the 2018. Uh, this one, let's try it out. Aggressive setup. Well, the rear of the car bouncing like that tells me one thing. This, uh, stay away from social security. That's brake bias, ABS 3. Let's turn TC cut off. One of these changed on the screen. Oh, it just changed the bottom portion. So, what this is fuel, diff, balance, fuel. Oh, wow, I can feel the difference in this one. My goodness. Hold. Much more force feedback in front, and it's probably because I'm running the wrong. And it's probably because I'm running the wrong. Yep, 800. It's not supposed to be 800. It's 480. 480. 480, and on my wheel, on my wheel, on my wheel, it's auto. It's locked. That must be new if it's locked because I've never seen that. I used to be able to control what my steering sensitivity is um, on my wheel. C set. What is C set? On A set it's locked, and on C set it's hmm, Hmm. Second, let me. I'm in PC mode, but yet this isn't popping up. Oh, I know why it isn't popping up because I keep forgetting I'm not on a PC, so I can't just look at that when I want to. All right, well, screw it. We're gonna stay on that until what? What the hell? All of my bindings just got sent to the fucking shadow realm. That's crazy. Shipped up, shipped down. Um, Select traction control. What's this? Pad left. Increase ABS. No, down. Traction control up. Um, Brake bias here, here. Um, Cycle through camera. A. Um, so now that leaves X, which I know X is pit limiter. Um, Y was dash page, and B was cycle secondary display, which I think B was. Yeah, yeah. All right. 488. Lock it. 480. This isn't turning, so not sure why this is locked. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna use C and drop this on steering sensitivity all the way down to 480. I'm willing to bet that this has something to do with I'm gonna take it down. There we go. That's the that's what that is. All right. See, take it out. Yep. Overall, it's much more stable. Too nice. Now, lost all force feedback right there. Get your corner. Get it. Alright. Brakes on this one is okay. Like 296. Brake a little bit. Might get a 30 into the corners because and my audio isn't synced now, which that is a problem.
Red on lane, fastest lap.
Ah, I think that's it. I'm gonna go over here to Forza and tune these cars, and so I can get some videos done and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully I can get this all set up so I can actually start playing ACC and using my setup here. Um, yeah, hopefully that's soon. I'm gonna be doing some little test things here and there. Um, yeah, to those of you all who popped by the stream to watch the stream, hey man, I want to say I appreciate you. This is actually my first time even broadcasting to YouTube. Doesn't don't necessarily I don't really know how. I just did like a little basic setup, some settings that I followed out for this YouTube video. So this is my first time ever live streaming to YouTube directly and not from Twitch. Um, you should have the option to choose your resolution now, because normally I don't have that, and I don't know if I'm going to always stream from this laptop too. So videos might look the same as they always do, far as resolution go, because this is my personal laptop. This isn't really a laptop that I'm supposed to really be gaming off of. I just do it because I've kind of figured out how to now. So you might get like a stream or a video or an event every now and then where I record or stream off of this laptop. This laptop is pretty expensive, and I don't want to cook my CPU or anything like it has an AMD processor and graphics card, so it's handling me doing this now pretty good. Um, I gotta look up and see what's a good percentage that you would want your CPU to be at and how high it should get. Because like I said, it is at 20% now. The lowest I've seen it drop is at 12%. So I'm not. It's a lot of information that I still have to look up before I just dive head first into using this as something that I'm going to stream with while I don't have an actual gaming PC. But I want to say thank you all. This might have been like a boring little stream here, but I mean, if you enjoyed it for whatever reason, just leave a like, hit that follow, and hopefully we can get some more ACC content up on the Series X or on the YouTube channel. I play on Series X. But until then, man, I will catch you all in the next one or in the Forza events, the Forza gameplay. Um, yeah, I catch you all then. Thank you once again, and I'm pointed and I'm out, man. Peace.